How's it going, everyone? My name's Aiden. Welcome back. Today's day 377 Post by Cons channel. Back in the journey once again. Hopefully, you all are having such a great Tuesday today and another day in the week. Of course, we are back 3 more days until the weekend, so let's keep on pushing through and keep on chugging along. But with that being said, today's message that I want to talk about is be gentle with your goals. Before we get into today's message, let's talk about the day real quick. Nothing, man, other than chilling out. A little bit of a rough day, with the mindset, but only thing I really look forward to is playing Fortnite tonight, so it should be a good one. And other than that, let's get back into today's message. Be gentle with your goals. Your goals do not have to be rushed. Whether they're small, whether they're large, no goal should ever be rushed. You want to be efficient with it as best as possible. One of the many goals that I've had in my life is to become more comfortable with speaking. Now, I know that does not, come through over time or overnight. And it takes time for that to really develop. That's kind of like with any other goal that you have in your life. Don't, now, obviously, if it is a goal that is, short, simple, easy, quick, bang it out, get it done. But if it's a goal, that is going to take more so in the long term, take your time with it. You don't have to pressure yourself to get it done. You don't have to try to push yourself, to, get it quick and easy. Sometimes when you take your time to learn and like you're trying to reach a certain goal that does need the long-term work, that's honestly a benefit to you. Because I feel like when you take your time within goals that you're trying to complete, you're giving yourself, more leeway to learn. You're giving yourself more time to be patient, and it builds character. It builds, this persona for yourself that, you are being understanding with yourself to slow it down, to, take a minute, relax, and, keep inching towards your success of that goal. Being gentle with your goals is very important because if you try to rush yourself all the way through every goal, you're going to get drained really quickly. In fact, you might lose motivation for it. So, just take your time. There is no problem with just taking your time. And you know what? Sure, even if you do not complete the goal, at least you tried and you took your time with it. That's a lesson that is very valuable to learn about because a lot of people, rush for these things. They think, the faster I do it, the faster I'm going to get. But sometimes when you go too quick about things, you might ruin it. You might ruin the opportunity of, going through growth, taking the time that you need, and just learning along the way. So be gentle with your goals. Take time. Don't pressure yourself to finish everything overnight because it's not going to happen. Just take your day each time that you can, and everything will come smooth. But with that being said, guys, hope you all have such a great rest of the evening. And remember to take care of yourself, use every matter, and I will see you all tomorrow. Take care.